Welcome and buckle up, my friends. We're hitting the streets to look for the spiciest foods across the world. Get ready to turn up the heat, because we're about to embark on a global street food adventure. Forget your fancy restaurants and white tablecloths. We're diving headfirst into the heart of it all, the streets, where the real culinary magic happens. Get ready to ditch the cutlery and dive in with your hands, because that's how we roll on this wild ride. So loosen your belts, grab your adventurous spirit, and let's hit the streets. Let me be clear, this ain't for the faint of heart, my friends. From the fiery depths of Sichuan peppercorns to the scorching kiss of Scotch bonnet peppers, we're diving headfirst into the world's hottest street food. But it's not just about the burn, my friends. It's about the perfect balance of flavors. The sweet, the sour, the savory, all dancing together on your tongue in a symphony of deliciousness. So are you ready to test your limits? Then buckle up, because this is gonna be one heck of a ride. First stop. All right, our first stop takes us straight lays. Look no further than Pad Ki Mao. Picture this. The air is thick with humidity and the intoxicating aromas of lemongrass, chilies, and coconut milk. Street vendors line the sidewalks, their carts overflowing with colorful, exotic ingredients. And the best part, you can find mind-blowing food on every corner 24/7. But we're not here for just any street food. We're on a quest for heat. And when it comes to fiery dishes that'll set your taste buds ablaze, look no further than Pad Ki Mao, also known as Drunken noodles. The Drunken refers to the intense heat that's said to make you want to guzzle down a cold drink. This ain't your average noodle dish, folks. We're talking about wide, flat rice noodles stir-fried over scorching heat with chilies, garlic, holy basil, and your choice of protein. Each bite is an explosion of spicy, savory, and slightly sweet flavors that'll have you hooked from the first slurp. Now let's talk about the heat. Drunken noodles are known for this dish so special. All these elements come together bird chilies. We're talking the kind of heat that sneaks up on you, building slowly with each bite until your mouth is on fire. But fear not. The beauty of Drunken noodles is that you can customize the spice level to your liking. Just tell the vendor how hot you want it, from my pet, not spicy, to pet mac mac, super spicy. Trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. But it's not just the heat that makes this dish so special. All these elements come together to create a culinary masterpiece that's both comforting and exhilarating at the same time. Second stop, Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, but off with a variety of fiery chutneys and sauces. In Bangkok, let's hop over to the Caribbean for some island heat. Trinidad and Tobago, where the streets are alive with the sounds of soca music and the aroma of spices fills the air. And when it comes to fiery street food that'll make you want to dance, there's nothing quite like a plate of doubles. Imagine 2 pieces of fluffy, fried bara, generously filled with curried chickpeas, also known as chana. The real magic happens when you top it off with a variety of fiery chutneys and sauces. It's a messy, delicious, and totally addictive street food experience that'll have you saying, "Gimme more." Double down on flavor. Let's break down this flavor explosion. Tongue-tingling. It's a flavor combination that'll have you. Breads are like the perfect canvas for the spicy masterpiece that's about to hit your taste buds. Imagine biting into one, the warmth of the freshly fried dough hitting you first. Then bam! The curried chickpeas take center stage, bringing a savory, earthy depth that'll have you hooked. Now it's time for the sauces to shine. Drizzle on that fiery Scotch bonnet pepper sauce. And I mean drizzle generously, for a slow-burning heat that'll set your tongue tingling. It's a flavor combination that'll have you doing a happy dance in the streets of Port of Spain. Feel the rhythm, taste the heat. Eating doubles of flavor, culture, and the sheer joy of eating. It's an experience. Picture yourself strolling through the bustling streets, the sounds of soca music filling the air. You spot a doubles vendor, their cart surrounded by eager customers. The aroma of fried bara, curry spices, and Scotch bonnet peppers hits you like a warm embrace. You grab your doubles, piping hot and bursting with flavor, and find a spot to dig in. This is street food at its finest, a celebration of flavor, culture, and the sheer joy of eating. Third stop, Seoul, South Korea, where the dish features tender, juicy pieces of chicken marinated because our next destination takes us to the vibrant streets of Seoul, South Korea. Get ready for a culinary adventure that's full of flavor, fire, and a whole lot of fun. We're talking about a dish so legendary, so intensely delicious, it's got fire right in its name, buldak, also known as fire chicken. Now, when they say fire in Korea, they ain't messing around, folks. Buldak is not for the faint of heart. This dish features tender, juicy pieces of chicken marinated in a fiery sauce that's like a flavor bomb exploding in your mouth. And the best part? Buldak is often served with a side of cheesy corn and a mound of fluffy white rice to help temper the heat. Alright, let's talk about what makes buldak so special. But here's the thing about buldak, it's not just about the heat angle. First off, we gotta give props to the marinade. It's like a flavor bomb, packing a punch of gochujang, gochugaru, soy sauce, ginger, garlic, and a touch of sweetness. The chicken marinates in this magical concoction, soaking up all those incredible flavors. Then, it's time to unleash the fire. The chicken is usually stir-fried over high heat, creating those crispy, caramelized edges that'll have you drooling. But here's the thing about buldak, it's not just about the heat. The real beauty lies in the balance of flavors. Now let's talk about the buldak experience. A messy chicken, the cooling cheesy corn, and the comforting neon lights flashing, the air filled with the sounds of K-pop and the tantalizing aroma of street food. You order your buldak, and the anticipation builds as you watch the cook expertly stir-fry the chicken in a giant wok, flames leaping up the sides. Finally, it arrives, sizzling hot and fragrant, served with a side of creamy cheesy corn and a mound of fluffy white rice. You alternate between bites of the spicy chicken, the cooling cheesy corn, and the comforting rice, each bite a flavor explosion in your mouth. Fourth stop, Kingston, Jamaica, jerk chicken calling. Spices that varies from cook to cook. This magical escapade in Seoul, let's jet off to the Caribbean once again, this time to the heart and soul of reggae music and bold flavors, Kingston, Jamaica. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds with a dish so legendary, so incredibly delicious, it's practically a national treasure, jerk chicken. Jerk refers to a unique blend of spices, fiery Scotch bonnet peppers, allspice thyme, ginger, garlic, and a secret mix of herbs and spices that varies from cook to cook. This magical concoction is rubbed all over juicy pieces of chicken, infusing it with an intoxicating aroma and a flavor that's out of this world. But the real magic happens when the chicken hits the grill. Taste the fire, feel the vibes. Alright, soaking up all those incredible spices and turning a beautiful, besides the fact that it's hotter than a dance hall queen on a Saturday night. First off, you gotta respect the marinade, my friends. It's like a love letter to flavor, a blend of fiery Scotch bonnet peppers that'll set your tongue ablaze, warming all spice that adds a touch of sweetness, earthy thyme that grounds the heat, and fragrant ginger and garlic that bring a savory depth. The chicken gets a serious massage with this flavorful concoction, soaking up all those incredible spices and turning a beautiful golden brown. But the real magic happens when it hits the grill. The chicken sizzles and pops over the open fire, the fat dripping down and igniting in little bursts of flame, creating a symphony of sounds and smells that'll have you drooling. From street food to global phenomenon. Now let's dough dumplings that are the perfect accompaniment to the spicy chicken. Imagine yourself strolling through the bustling streets, reggae music pulsing through the air, the aroma of spices and ganja swirling around you. You stumble upon a jerk center, a roadside stall where the air is thick with smoke and the sound of sizzling chicken. Finally, it's yours. A plate piled high with smoky, fiery jerk chicken, maybe some rice and peas on the side, or some festival, those slightly sweet fried dough dumplings that are the perfect accompaniment to the spicy chicken. Fifth stop, New Delhi. Fasten your seatbelts, and tangy notes that'll have you doing the Bollywood dance us to the bustling streets of New Delhi, India, where the air is thick with the aroma of spices and the sounds of Bollywood music. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds with a dish so legendary, so incredibly addictive, it's practically a religion in India, Pani puri. Now, Pani puri is not your average street food, folks. It's an explosion of flavor and texture in every bite. a symphony of sweet, sour, spicy, and tangy notes that'll have you doing the Bollywood dance of joy. Imagine this: crispy, hollow balls of fried dough known as puris, filled with a tantalizing mixture of potatoes, chickpeas, chutneys, and a secret blend of spices. This ain't your mama's water, folks. We're talking about a flavor bomb of mint, coriander, tamarind, chili, and a whole lot of love, all blended together to create a liquid explosion of flavor. All right, let's break down this flavor bomb, shall we? Imagine this. You take a crispy puri, its golden brown exterior practically begging you to crack it open. You give it a gentle squeeze, creating a little opening at the top. The street vendor, a master of their craft, deftly spoons in a mixture of mashed potatoes, boiled chickpeas, finely chopped onions, and a sprinkle of sev, those thin, crispy strands of chickpea flour noodles that add a delightful crunch. Now, eating pani puri is not for the faint of heart, folks, but don't let it linger too long or you'll end up with a soggy mess and texture that requires skill, precision, and a whole lot of enthusiasm. You gotta be quick, you gotta be decisive, and you gotta be ready to embrace the glorious messiness of it all. Once the puri is loaded with all those delicious fillings, it's time for the grand finale, the dunk. You carefully submerge the entire puri into the flavorful pani, letting it soak up all that spicy, tangy goodness. But don't let it linger too long or you'll end up with a soggy mess. The key is to pop the entire puri into your mouth in one go, feeling the explosion of flavors and textures as you bite down. The crispy puri, the soft potatoes, the tangy chutneys, the spicy pani, it's a party in your mouth and everyone's invited. Lights, camera, action. Our next grab your adventurous spirit and get ready to dive in is the magic of pani puri, a dish that's so much more than just street food. It's a cultural icon, a symbol of Indian street food culture, and a testament to the incredible flavors that can be found on the streets of New Delhi. But our culinary adventure doesn't end here, folks. We've got more fiery destinations to explore, more taste buds to tantalize, and more stories to share. So buckle up, grab your adventurous spirit, and get ready to dive into the next chapter of our global street food extravaganza. From the sizzling streets of Mexico City to the vibrant markets of Marrakesh, we're about to embark on a flavor-filled journey that'll take your taste buds on a wild ride. So stay tuned, my friends, because the best is yet to come. Woo! What a wild ride, right? We've traveled here. Or how about the explosion of flavor in every vibrant markets of Kingston, all in pursuit of the hottest, most delicious street food on earth. We've braved fiery chilies, tangy chutneys, and flavor combinations that'll make your head spin. But most importantly, we've experienced the heart and soul of different cultures, one bite at a time. Remember that first taste of pad ki mao in Bangkok? The way the heat sneaks up on you, leaving you reaching for another swig of Chang beer. Or how about the explosion of flavor in every bite of doubles in Trinidad, the perfect balance of spicy, tangy, and cool. And who could forget the fiery intensity of buldak in Seoul, a dish that's not for the faint of heart but oh so worth it. From the smoky aroma of jerk chicken grilling over pimento wood in Kingston to the symphony of textures and flavors in a single bite of pani puri in New Delhi, we've explored the incredible diversity and deliciousness of street food around the world. But it's not just about the heat, folks. Sure, we love a good thing new. It's about connecting with different cultures. The real beauty of these dishes lies in the perfect balance of flavors. The sweet, the sour, the salty, the spicy, all coming together in perfect harmony. It's about the fresh ingredients, the generations-old recipes, and the passion that street food vendors pour into every dish they create. It's about the experience, the energy, the excitement of stepping outside your comfort zone and trying something new. It's about connecting with different cultures through their cuisine, understanding their traditions and flavors. It's about embracing the unknown, one delicious bite at a time. So the next time you're feeling adventurous, skip the fancy restaurants and head straight for the streets. Seek out those hidden culinary gems, the hole-in-the-wall spots where the real magic happens. This isn't the end of our food adventure, folks. It's just the beginning, or should I say, your pani puri, your jerk chicken. You're discovered. So grab your passport, pack your appetite, and get ready to explore the globe, one delicious bite at a time. Remember, life's too short for bland food and boring meals, so turn up the heat, embrace the unknown, and let your taste buds be your guide. Who knows what culinary adventures await? Keep on exploring, keep on experimenting, and most importantly, keep on eating. The world is your oyster, folks, or should I say your pani puri, your jerk chicken, your bulldog. You get the picture. Now go out there and get your grub on. For more amazing food and drinks tips and recipes, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. Tell us about your thoughts in the comment section. Check out our other videos for more culinary inspiration. We love you. Until next time, keep cooking, stay adventurous.